Okay guys, we are back with day 2 or part 2 of this How to Kill a Kit with Style. And hopefully it's not going to be 20 minutes, but I have in this pile here, this is all of the page kits that we put together in the last video. And then here I have just a whole bunch of scraps that I pulled. I put them sort of in color with their light colors. So I'm going to flip through these and match up some of them to go with each one of these page kits. I also put in the scraps that were from January's kit are also in here. So hopefully everything stays on camera because I'm not going to stand. I'm going to actually sit to kind of put this together. So first one up is this page kit where I use this as my inspiration. So that obviously goes. Not that I really need that color more, but I could throw that in. But what I really want to use, looking at this, what I really want is yellow. Let's go down to my yellow. What's this one look like? Yeah, see, I like that. I think that is kind of perfect. Do I want to add anything else? I really like just that, I think. I don't even think I need anything else. Unless I went with something neutral. I mean, I could add in something neutral like this. Just to have it, or that text paper, or wood grain, but it's too close to the yellow, so I don't want that. And I don't want black. Do I add a piece of that in? I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it at this. When I go to create the layout, I can add more to it. And I'm also playing along with, or I plan to play along with, and primarily use this kit to play along with, is Follow a Sketch February that Sandy at Steak Goddess on YouTube. If you haven't checked her out, go and check her out. She is awesome. But this month is her series that she does with the sketches. So I plan to play along with that hop, which isn't every day. I will not do every day. That much I can guarantee. I have too many other commitments to do every single day, but I'm going to try to use at least this kit, as many as I can get through for that. So that I'm going to say is good to go. Now, next one we have, and hopefully you can see this on camera. You know what? I'm going to try to lay these out this way so I can kind of get a feel for what I've got going on. All right. So this one is definitely very pink, but I think I'm going to end up leaning into that pink anyway. I don't like that. I don't mind that. It's kind of that color. I don't think I have a green that is exactly going to match that. What about this? You know, that stripe actually matches that paper pretty much perfectly, and then that pink is practically that pink. So you could actually put it on this because it's kind of this color and this color. What do you think of that? I mean, that kind of works, right? And then if I brought in, played up a little bit more of that pink. I feel like that's like really pinky pink. How about that one? That might be more in keeping with the pink. Because that's too cream. No. Let's see. No. This could work. Don't want it for that side, but I could actually just pull that piece in. I have like little scraps in here too, which is tells you that I keep all of my scraps, which is kind of crazy. I'm not sure why I do, but I do. Could also pull that in. Not that side, but that could be, that'd be better. What do we think? What do we think, you guys? What do we think? I was looking to see if I had something here that would kind of be the inside of that floral and that color there. But I don't know that I really have anything. It's a lot in this. There's a lot. That kind of works. I think I could make that work. So these three are my scraps. This is definitely my background. I'm going to frame the layout with this. All right, let's do that. Let's call that done. So that's number 2. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to lay these on top of each other so you can see what I'm working with. And that, and actually, I guess I should put it this way because this one's more my pattern on top. All right, so again, this is definitely leaning toward, I think I could throw that in there. Definitely throw that in there. I mean, that does work color-wise. I don't know that I love it color-wise. That does not. That doesn't have the right feel. This is what I'm thinking with that one. I don't love the feel of that one with that. Could definitely add that in. That's definitely the color of that background. More polka dot. I don't know that I need that. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Hopefully you guys can see. I haven't stood up to see if this is on camera. I really hope it is. No, no, no. Pulled out that green. No to those. Not yellow. Neutral. Let's go neutral. Let's go neutral. Well, I could do that. But what about this? I'm just going to take this out for a second because I'm not 100% sure of it. What about this? I have 2 pieces of that. I do like that in there. I don't mind the green. So then it's a matter of, do I add some more pink? And if I do, But like, see, that definitely works. What else? What else? What else? I want more text. So like I said, we could add that in. But I just don't feel like it goes. I'm going to say no. I could probably make that work. But I don't know that I need to. I think we're gonna call that good. I have a neutral. I have this that definitely picks up the background. This one picks up a little bit of the lighter pink in this, and then the green picks up some of the green, and also for the background. This is the other one that I think I will end up probably adding a white piece of cardstock to. Because looking at it, I'm not 100% sure I could use this as a background, depending on the photo. It's very dark, so we will see, but I'm going to call that one good. So that is 3. So number 4 is our definitely purple. So not going to lie, I only have so much purple. So let's see if I have what I have for scraps in here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I did pull, yeah, I did. I did pull, like, that isn't going to work at all. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. Yeah, that doesn't work. So this is a different shade of purple, but I feel like, I don't know about that. Maybe I'll put it in, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, I feel like I could use this. Maybe not that, but I feel like I could use this. What about this? Could you use that and get away with it? Maybe. Because that does not work. And that does not work. Wrong colors. The only other thing I could add to it would be something like this, but I feel like I'm not sure I want to pull that in. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm kind of feeling that paper. Like, it doesn't 100% go, but at the same time, I'm not hating it. So you know what? I think I'm going to just put this together like this. Again, I don't know that I'm going to use this paper, but I kind of like, I don't know why I like it. It has a different feel altogether, but I feel like it picks up that. I don't have to use big pieces of it. So I'm going to put that together as number 4. All right, number 5. This one I have already added white cardstock. So let's see what else we can add to this one. This one I feel like is hard too, because it too is very pink, and this is a very hard color. It's like a gray blue, and I don't have much that's a gray blue. I could maybe go in with that color pink. Nope. Nope. See, I'm like, I know that comes from the same paper pad, but I don't really want to put that together. I don't know. I don't love it. No. Like, see, I just don't have anything in here that I feel like has the right color. Like, even the green doesn't work. So unless I find some other scraps in my scrap paper bin, even neutrals, like those don't go. Like maybe you could put that with it, just to add the, since this has definitely got a cream feel to it. I don't mind mixing cream and white. I know some people don't like it. I don't particularly mind it, especially if this was like my background and I'm putting all these pieces on top. So maybe I can add that in, because honestly, like, I just don't see anything else in here that really works for the scraps that I pulled. So we're gonna call that one done. We'll see. I have no idea what I'm scrapbooking with these. So what's that, 6? Ooh. 6. And here is, this one also has white cardstock with it. So this is 7. So I'm going to put this next and this here, because this gives me more colors to pull from. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's like super close to that. It's kind of pointless to put that together. But I could, not that. I could pull in this. Like, it pulls in this color perfectly. So maybe I'll go like that. So I can kind of see. It's a subtle. It's subtle. Or I could even pull that in. That's a text. Like, see, like that matches that. Like, I could totally put that on there, but I don't think so. Again, that could go. Leave that there for just a second. So what else do we got? No. Oh. Could put that in there though. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. This is very like, here's all the colors. This is, yeah, very all the colors. Do I want to add all of these in? That is the question. Why not? I don't think I'm going to use them all when it comes to it, but I think we're just going to do it because why not? Let's add more and more scraps. So when I come to do the layouts, I have lots of choices. So that was 7. So here is number 8. And I think we have just one more. So I have not checked the time. I apologize. I hope you got something to drink and are scrapping and watching, because I have not checked how long this video is, so I apologize if it goes long. Like, do I want that? No. Do I want to bring in like the black? I could just bring in black. that's possible. Because I got the pink in that other paper. Could bring in black and you could, that really doesn't go though, does it? Could use it for that side. Kind of maybe cut one of those out. It could be like a journaling box. Pull in that scrap. I mean, that kind of works. But I feel like this is navy, this is black. Although the paper kind of has blues and black. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And I don't like that. I don't have anything that matches that close enough that I want to put that in. Let's see. No, don't think so. It's a wood grain. Look, I have like a tiny scrap of wood grain. Like, really, why did I even keep that? Why? I don't know. I don't know. Do I put that with that? I mean, maybe. Maybe. I'm going to leave it in there. I'm going to put the black, this one, and this, because I already have the pink, like I said, and that gives me plenty of choices. Because like I said, I'm the boss. If I don't want to use it all, I don't have to. So there is that one. Last but not least, we have this one with that beautiful floral. So I definitely like that pink. I feel like it pulls in that. I like that right off the bat. Let's see, what else do I like? Nope, different pink. I don't think either one of these blue papers that I have here are going to work. No. Nope, not feeling that. Not feeling that. Could I get away with? I could maybe pull in that just to have a green if I want it. It kind of works. Not the best match, but that. I feel like I want to put yellow with this. Those not gonna work. I could cut some of these apart. Like that doesn't work. But maybe this. Or do I stick with this one? I think I want to stick with that one. I think. Let me pull my papers back over here so I can look at what I got going on. All right, hold on. So like I said, I might fussy cut some of those frames. So this is really what I'm looking at, are these with the blue, with that as my background. I think I don't really need to add a neutral if I don't want to. I think I'm going to call it good. I feel like that's plenty to work with. Yeah, we're going to call that done. So that is my 8th layout with the papers. So that is going to be my page kits that I'm going to try to work through. Plus, don't forget, I have the 2 that I carried over from January. So that would give me 10 total. So we created 10 over these 2 videos, page kits. So be on the lookout for the videos. Like I said, I'll be playing along with the February follow a sketch So, yeah, check back for that. And with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.